On a peaceful afternoon during the holidays. Diesel finds something inside an old box.
Oh my gosh, this was here all along!
From the box, Diesel pulls out a toy train that her younger brother had always wanted. She blows off the layer of dust which has gathered on the mini locomotive.
It's been ages since I took this out. Huh?
Upon closer inspection, Diesel notices something amiss.
A wheel is missing. Is it still in the box?
Diesel rummages through the box.
Seems like it's not in here. Maybe it slipped out when I was playing with them last time? I would have loved to give it a whirl again, especially since it's been a while. Where can I get this fixed?
A certain someone pops up in Diesel's mind.
I know just the place to get this fixed. It's been a while since I visited that place, though. Hi, Commander. How have you been?
Hey, Diesel. It's been a while.
Yes, it has. In that case, here.
Diesel pulls out a candy.
Say, ah! Hey, that's a good boy.
Diesel pops the candy in my mouth. Nom. Strawberry again?
Of course. Strawberry candies are the perfect complement to a date.
Is that what we're on?
Anyway, check this out.
Diesel pulls out a toy train. Where's that from?
It was my brother's, in a sense. It's something my brother really wanted, to be exact. I found it when I was doing some cleaning. For some reason, whenever I look at this toy train, the day when we went to my brother's monument comes to mind. That made me realize how much I've missed you. So I invited you out on a date.
I'm glad you came.
I was going to go get this toy train repaired. So would you like to come along?
What's wrong with it? Diesel once again shows me the toy train she is holding. Looks like one of the wheels is missing.
That's right. I can't seem to figure out where it went.
Right. Guess we'll have to get it then.
That's what I thought. So I'm thinking where we can do that.
I'm sure the toy store will have some spare parts.
Oh, yes. It's also been a while since I've seen Balorda and Mika.
Whoa! It's Diesel and Oldtimer. Welcome!
How have you two been?
I've been well. I get to tease Mika as much as I like. Despite the teasing, I'm doing good as well. What brings you two here?
Have you two ever seen a toy train?
Maybe? Could you be more precise?
Something like this.
Diesel holds out the toy train to Balorta and Mika.
Wowzer, it's really a toy train. Wow, so cute.
Have you seen anything similar to this?
Sorry, but this is the first time I've seen something like this. Same for me. I don't think any of the stores here in the Ark have anything like this.
I figured as much. It's been a while since this came out, so it's no surprise it's not available anymore.
So it's an old toy? That would certainly make it more difficult to find. These days, most models come without wheels.
Really? Times sure have changed. Oh well, I guess there's nothing we can do.
I presume you're not looking to buy another one?
No, this is the one that my brother wanted. Even if it's in less than perfect condition, I want to keep it.
I've got an idea. How about we try making something similar to the wheel?
You mean make it yourself?
Why not? Then you won't have to try and find a new one. That's a great idea, Mika. I'm sure Mighty Tools can replicate one of these wheels for us.
I think it's a good idea too. Let's head over to Mighty Tools.
Are you sure they aren't too busy?
If anything, they'll get a kick out of doing something different from their usual assignments.
You think so? Okay, let's go and ask for their help. Thanks for the idea, guys. Take these as a token of my appreciation.
Diesel pops a candy in Belorta and Mika's mouths.
Delicious. Strawberry, no surprise there. I feel it's particularly delicious today.
I'll leave some more here for you to enjoy.
Great, thanks. Thanks.
Would you like another one as well, Commander?
I'll pass.
So you want us to create a new wheel for the one that's gone missing?
Yes, is it possible?
What's this, Greenhorn? Do you take Mighty Tools for a glorified toy store? There are plenty people in the Ark who can help you out with such a simple task.
We couldn't trust just anyone with this. Since it belonged to Diesel's brother.
It did?
Litter looks at Diesel.
Diesel's brother? Why didn't you say so sooner? Give it to me.
I hand the toy train to Litter.
Okay, let's see. So this is the side with the missing wheel. Diesel, are the rails in good condition?
Sorry?
Toys like these usually come with a set of rails, do they not? Seeing how worn down these remaining wheels are, I'm willing to bet they've slid up and down those rails countless times.
Oh well.
Don't worry, it's not important. Forget I said anything.
No, Leader, it's okay. The rails are still in good shape. I've never used the tracks before.
Right, I see. Wait a moment. I'll get you that new wheel in no time.
Thank you, Leader. Wow, Leader's so amazing!
Diesel looks at the toy train.
She was able to create a new wheel from scratch.
Diesel,
Yes?
what did you mean earlier?
Oh! About not using the rails?
Yeah.
Well, you see, I bought this toy train as a birthday gift for my brother. Before the accident, there was nothing he wanted more than this toy. After finishing our trip on the AFX, I wanted to surprise him with it. But I never got that chance. When I became a Nikke and received my old belongings, I found this inside. For reasons I still can't quite explain, I unpacked that toy train, laid down the tracks, and assembled the train myself. But just when I was about to place the train on the rails, I just couldn't bring myself to do it. So instead, I placed it next to the rails and rolled it back and forth that way. I do that whenever I miss him particularly badly. Now that I think about it, maybe that's when the wheel fell off.
I'm sorry for prying.
Oh, please don't be sorry. I'm thankful. I'm happy that I can talk about my brother as much as I want. Britt and Celine were also there that day. So bringing up my brother might be too traumatic for them. But not you, Commander. I was wrapped up in this cocoon, suffocating on my trauma. But you reached out and pulled me out of it. You're the only one who I can talk about my brother like this. So I'm just telling you everything that's on my mind. Oh dear, what am I to do? You seem a bit gloomy now. What do I need to do to make you smile again? If you feel that sorry for me, would you like to do something fun with me to wrap up the day?
Like what?
Something I couldn't do alone. But if you're there with me, I'm sure I can do it.
What is it?
Let's go play with trains, Commander.
We're not going to play with toy trains here, are we?
Why not? Don't you like it? We've got plenty of wide open space. We are in the outpost, so we don't have to worry about passengers arriving. Don't you think it's fitting?
I suppose so. Playing with toy trains at an actual train station.
Exactly! Hey! Isn't that cool?
Diesel puts down the box she was holding.
Now then, all we have to do is connect the rails inside this box.
I look inside the box. There are more rails than I thought.
Ha! Of course! It was the most popular toy at the time. And was modeled after the Ark itself. With all sorts of miniature recreations of notable landmarks. In order to be a hit, they had to make sure everyone got enough bang for their buck.
Fair point.
We've got to connect them one by one, like this.
Diesel takes out the rails from the box and begins to connect them. You're really good at this.
Do you think so? I was worried that I might have forgotten, but once I started, it all came rushing back to me. Okay, now you give it a try, Commander.
Okay, don't worry, I'm a bona fide railmaster.
Haha, wow. It's always great to have someone so confident on your side. How about you start connecting the ones on the opposite side?
Got it. One by one, we proceeded to connect the numerous rails of the toy train.
Okay, just like that. Then connect it there.
Diesel connects the last rail, creating an uninterrupted link.
Ta-da! It's complete. Now, all that's left is...
Diesel picks up the toy train and places it on the rails. Diesel?
It's strange. All the rails are perfectly connected. I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the train won't derail. But I keep thinking, what if? What if it encounters some kind of issue and stops? It's like I freeze up every time and can't bring myself to press the start button.
It might be especially bad since train set is modeled after the Ark.
Maybe so. If this particular train stops, it might bring back memories of that day when I rode the AFX. And that scares me.
You don't have to force yourself to do anything you're not comfortable with.
No. Even if it's difficult, I want to do it. I don't want this train to just accumulate dust in the of memories anymore. I'm just a little nervous, that's all. Once that subsides, I'll try pressing it again.
Then trust me when I tell you that. The train won't stop for any reason. It'll definitely loop around the entire track and make it to the end, no doubt about it.
Commander.
Trust me, start it.
If I don't press it, that would mean that I don't trust you. In that case, obviously all I can do is press it.
Diesel takes out a strawberry candy from the bag and places it on top of the last cabin. Strawberry candy?
Of course. Well, let's start, shall we?
The toy train starts to move, veering its way toward the terminal at the far end.
It's moving, sis!
Haha, you're really enjoying this, aren't you?
Wow, it's so fast! I bet this is faster than the car in the Arc Rangers.
You really think so?
Heck yeah, AFX is the best! Haha, go AFX!
Go, AFX! Don't stop!
The toy train passes the Elysian area, the Missilis building, and the Tetra Broadcast building. Finally, it arrives at the end of the terminal. We have arrived at the terminal. Thank you for riding with us, ladies and gentlemen.
It arrived safely. Without any incidents whatsoever. Even the candy made it back safe and sound.
Diesel picks up the strawberry candy she placed on the train.
That day, I had 2 candies in my pocket. I thought my brother might be hungry by the time we got off the train. So, I brought one for me. And one for him.
Diesel peels the wrapper off one candy and puts it in her mouth.
Would you like one too, Commander?
Sure. Diesel puts the candy in my mouth. The sweet taste of strawberry spreads across both of our palates.
Commander, if my brother and I had the chance to eat those candies that day, they'd have tasted wonderful.
I'm sure they would have.
We would have arrived at Royal Road Station, and I would have held his hand as we got off the AFX. As he bounced up and down from being so excited to see Royal Road.
Yes, that's how it would have been.
We would have explored Royal Road and had a great time. We would have been so sad at having to leave and board the AFX again.
You would probably have made a promise to bring him there again.
I'm sure I would have. It would have been a great adventure.
It sure would have.
Commander?
Yes?
Thank you.
If you ever want to go an adventure again, let me know. I'm always willing to tag along.
Great. Next time, when the weather's nice, like it was then, let's go on another adventure. Together.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
It would have been a great adventure. It would have been a great adventure. It would have been a great adventure.